Bonjour Maëlys.
Bonjour.
Hi Martina, hello. So have your band ready. Let me check, you can see. What else are we gonna do? Okay. Okay, let's wait for a few. There should be maybe 2 more people, 1 more person. I don't know, let's see. We're gonna stay sitting, we're gonna start sitting. So you can stay in this position. And you can already, find your alignment, sit up straight, start breathing. Hi, Lisa, hello. Hi. So Lisa, have you got a band like this? You have one, right? Great. So have the band ready, because that's what we're going to use today. And we're going to start sitting, so you can sit on your mat. Let's wait for 1 more minute. And okay, so take the band. And we're actually going to sit like this to start with, if that's not a problem, of course. Okay, and the band, we're going to have it around our rib cage. So you're going to put it quite high up underneath your armpit here. Okay, so it's quite high because I really want it to cover the back of the rib cage and the shoulder blades here. Okay. And you're holding it with your hands, and so it's a bit tight. We're not going to use it for arms or anything here. We're only using it to breathe as a sort of a tactile feedback to feel our rib cage move. So you can, let's see, you can rest your hands on your knees, that's fine, so there's no tension in the shoulders, no tension in the arms or anywhere, okay? And close your eyes and breathe normally. So, your legs can be anywhere you want them to be more or less comfortable in this position. So just find a comfortable position here. You're focusing on your breath. And it's your normal, natural breath. Feel your sitting bones on the mat. And imagine your spine lengthening now from your tailbones, your tailbone basically in between your sitting bones at the bottom of your spine, and then your spine lengthening up with a bit of a curve in the lower back, maybe a bit of a curve in the other direction in the upper back, of course, and then a bit of a curve again in the neck, at the back of the neck, and then the head on top of that, lengthening up towards the ceiling. Okay. And on our back, our shoulder blades sort of resting there, floating there. And around our chest, our rib cage. Okay. And now, try and gradually, slowly become aware of your breath going in and out of the rib cage. Okay, so when you're breathing in, your lungs inflate, your rib cage moves. And on the exhale, it deflates. Let it happen naturally. Don't force anything, but just try and become aware of this movement of the rib cage on the breath in and out. Okay, and now we have the band on our back. And what I want you to become aware of now is the movement of the rib cage backwards into that band when you inhale. Okay, so try and see if you can feel anything. See if you can feel the band tighten a bit, rise, move when you inhale, and then relax when you exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's do this one more time. Feeling the band move. And again, inhale, focus on that band and what's going on in the back of the rib cage. And now, let's just slide our hands towards our shin bones and round our back and drop our head. Okay, so we have a nice round back here, relaxed round back. And let's inhale and exhale naturally again. So just let the breath happen. And again, feel the band tighten a bit on the inhale. It's lifting a bit, rising a bit with the rise of the rib cage or the shoulder blades, the widening of that space between the shoulder blades. On the inhale, moves the band a little bit. So Maria Cristina, the band is really high on your rib cage here. Underneath your armpits, really high up here. Yeah, let's just do this 2 more times to really feel the ribcage move at the back on the inhale. And relax on the exhale. One more time. Inhale. And out. And then slowly you can unfold and realign your spine, realign your head, sit up straight again. Great. All right. So now let's drop the band to the mat. And what we're going to do is that we're going to put it on the mat like this. Let me just show you more or less. So you're going to be sitting more or less in the middle of the band, and you're going to sit on the band. So up, I'm putting my sitting bones on the back. Okay, and we're going to leave it here for now. We're not going to use it straight away, but at least now it's ready for us to use. Okay, legs crossed. And remember that in this position, you can always sit on something. Sit on a cushion, sit on a pillow, on a block, although that wouldn't be super comfortable, but to raise your hips up. So you always have that option if it gets uncomfortable here in the hips. Okay, and let's sit up straight, arms long by your side. And let's inhale, raise the arms up. And exhale down. Okay, you can close your eyes again here. Inhaling, focusing on that rib cage, inflating, exhaling, rib cage deflates. Or you can choose to focus on the shoulders and keeping them down away from your ears, but keeping them soft and relaxed. One more time, inhale, arms up. You can choose to focus on your shoulder blades. Imagine how they slide on your rib cage to let this movement happen. They are moving on your rib cage. And let them move. Yeah, inhale, exhale. One more, in and out. Okay, we're going to take the arms up and keep them up now. Inhale. Okay, and I want you to lift one shoulder up towards your ear, and then the other. Okay. So here, let the shoulder go up, let the body move, let the torso move if you want to. See what wants to move at this point, because we're only just starting. All right, one more. Up with the shoulder and up with the shoulder. Re-stack, so realign and keep the shoulders down. Now keep the arms up if you can, or take them back up. Because now I want to try both shoulders up, both shoulders down. Up and down, up and down. And last one. Up and down. Okay, let's lower the arms. Place the hands on the floor. Let's look right, look left, look right, look left. We're going to look right and now lower your chin towards your collarbone. Okay, so you're lowering your chin down and you're going to feel a stretch on the other side of the neck. Okay, and then lift your gaze up again, so realign, look center, and let's look left and lower the chin towards your collarbone again. And then lift your gaze, realign, look center, one more time. Lower your chin towards your collarbone. And come back to center, and let's look left, lower the chin. Okay, and realign, look center. Let's just lower the right ear towards the right shoulder. Come back, lower the left ear towards the left shoulder. Come back, and again. Right, and again. Left. Okay, good. And come back. All right, now let's lift one arm up only. Inhale. Walk the hands of the opposite arm to the side and see if you can stretch here. So you can lower, so the arm stays above your ear, your shoulder, this one stays relaxed, and you're just trying to feel a stretch on that side, on the side with the arm up. Your sitting bones stay on the floor. Okay, let's come back. Other arm, inhale. Exhale, and let's see if we can find that position. So you're lengthening your side, you're lengthening your arm, but the shoulders relax. Your sitting bones are pressing into the floor. Okay, and let's come back up. And now we're going to breathe. Inhale, exhale. We're here. We're going to inhale and see if we can rotate our chest a tiny bit. So open up our armpit towards the ceiling. And relax, exhale, and come back up. And again. And inhale here. Open and exhale. And come back up. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale into the armpit, letting the ribcage open a bit if you can. And then come back. Other arm, inhale, exhale, lower and stretch. Inhale into the armpit, exhale, and come back. All right, arms up, parallel to the floor. And let's try and move one shoulder blade at a time. So, actually, if you can see what I'm doing, I'm just moving one hand and then the other, past the other arm. And what happens when I do this is actually that my shoulder blade at the back is sliding away from my spine. Okay, so try and focus on that shoulder blade sliding away and the whole arm moves. So we do one, come back, and then the other, come back. One, come back, and then the other. And now we're going to go straight into the other side. So we're sort of rocking and massaging the shoulder blades. So there's no stopping in between now. So one hand and then the other. One and then the other. Okay, let's do one more on each side. And relax. All right, so now we're a bit warmer. Let's see if we can take the band. Okay, so you have your arms really straight. So Maria Cristina, can you stretch your arms? Hold the band towards the end of the band for you, because your band's quite short and we don't want it too tight because we're going to be lifting and it's actually quite heavy. All right, so inhale here, exhale and lift. Okay, to lift, we're going to have to connect the abs. It's going to help a lot. So here we're inhaling. And on the exhale, I want you to feel your bones connecting, like I've taught you. Okay, so hip bones connect, rib cage connects. Inhale down, exhale, connect the bones, feel your belly button moving in towards your spine, and see if you can lift your arms. It's not much of a lift. We're just trying to lift the hands just a bit higher than this horizontal line there. Okay. One more, inhale down, exhale, feel the pull between the hip bones and in the shoulder blades. Keep the shoulders really relaxed, down away from your ears. Exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down. Let's do one more, in and out. Okay, good. Now we're going to drop. I have my left hand that's on the floor now, and I'm going to lift only my right arm, and I'm going to try and take it over my head and go into that side bend that we did earlier. Now with the band, it's a little bit harder. Inhale here, and then come back. You can loosen, you can make the band less tight if you want, okay? So just try and find a tightness, a resistance that works for you. Let's inhale. So now my right hand's on the floor. Exhale, and I'm pulling on that band and doing that side bend. And come back. All right. And you could even just do this without the band if it's too much. Inhale, exhale. It feels quite good. Keep your shoulder down and come back. Inhale, exhale. All right, let's just do one more on each side. And really loosen the band if you need. And come back. Inhale. Exhale. Great. Well done. Now we can come off the band. And I want you to hold it like this. So you're holding it in between your hands. You've got your elbows in, glued to your waist. Okay, they're going to stay here. We inhale. On the exhale, we connect the bones. So we feel the hip bones pull together, rib cage pull together, and we pull on that band. Okay, and inhale, come back. Exhale, connect the bones, pull the belly in, and pull on the band. Inhale, come back. Exhale, connect, and pull. Yes, inhale. Exhale, connect, and pull. And pull. Bring it back. Let's do one more. You're inhaling here, you're exhaling, connecting, and pulling on that band. Great, well done. All right, so now let's have a bit of a twist. Put the band around your chest. Okay, so it's just around your rib cage and your chest. And now I want you to pull on the band with just one arm. So it's here, you're pulling, inhaling, and then exhaling and letting the whole torso move with the arm. And we come back to center. So don't go too far. Try to let the movement happen. So the movement starts with the arm, inhale, and then on the exhale, you let the torso follow. Okay, and you're not gonna go, so imagine you're sending your belly button towards your knee. And it's not gonna go further than that line connecting belly button to knee, okay? So you're not twisting any further than that. Inhale, exhale. So at least, especially be careful, don't go too far in the twist, okay? So you're just facing your knee here. Come back. And exhale and pull. And come back. Okay, well done. Great. You can take the band out of the way, put it on the floor next to you because we're going to use it. And let's lie down on the floor. So lie down on your side and then on your back. With your legs bent. All right. So let's just find our connection here in the abs. Inhale in between your sitting bones to start with. Try and find that breath. Exhale. And at the end of the exhale, connect the bones. Inhale in between your sitting bones. Exhale. And at the end of the exhale, connect the bones. You gently move your sitting bones towards each other. Inhale. Let the bones widen. Exhale. Let everything rest. And at the end of the exhale, gently bring your sitting bones towards each other. While you're doing this, feel your body heavy on the mat. Let's try this one more time. Inhale, in between the sitting bones. Exhale. And at the end of the exhale, bring your sitting bones towards each other. Okay, let's move up to the hip bones. First, check that your tailbone's heavy on the mat. You're not tilted in the pelvis. Your lower back's floating off the mat. And your rib cage is nice and heavy on the mat. All right, let's inhale in between the hip bones now. Exhale. And at the end of the exhale, gently bring your hip bones together. So you start feeling your lower abs engage. Inhale in between the hip bones. Exhale. And at the end of the exhale, gently bring your hip bones towards each other. One more time. Inhale in between the hip bones. Exhale. And at the end of the exhale, gently bring the hip bones together so you feel the fibers at the bottom in the lower belly engage. Okay, now let's move up to the rib cage. Inhale in the rib cage. You can have your hands on your rib cage and feel it move. Exhale, relax. And at the end of the exhale, gently pull both halves of the rib cage towards each other. One more time. Let the rib cage rise, open on the inhale. Exhale, relax and let everything drop. And at the end of the exhale, gently bring both halves of the rib cage towards each other and you feel the connection at the top of the abs there. The abs that connect into the rib cage. One more time. Inhale in the rib cage. Let it inflate. Let both halves of the rib cage rise. Exhale and just relax. And at the end of the exhale, imagine that circle at the bottom of the ribcage getting smaller. Let's put everything together. Inhale in between sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the ribcage. Let the belly rise, let the belly inflate. Exhale, relax and let the belly drop. And at the end of the exhale, sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the ribcage connect. And really feel them connect. Inhale, in between the bones, in the ribcage. Widen. Exhale, let everything drop, let the belly drop. And at the end of the exhale, connect sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the ribcage. And you can start feeling your belly button moving in as well. That's okay to contract there as well. Inhale, in between the bones, widen. Exhale. And at the end of the exhale, connect sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the ribcage. So let's just stop here. Keep the connection. Pull your belly button in a bit more. Keep breathing in and out, gently, naturally. And put your hands on your glutes for me here and check that your legs are not engaged here. You're not contracting your glutes. Everything's relaxed. It's really only happening here in the core, in the center. And inhale, in between the bones, relax. Okay, so let's connect and start moving our legs. Again, let's have first the band between our hands. So you're going to take the band, you're going to fold it in half. Fold it so that it's a bit more tight. We want it actually quite tight here. All right, and I'm going to have it here. So my arms are up towards the ceiling, and I'm holding the band. Okay, so my arms are really straight above my chest. Okay, let's inhale here, in between the bones again. Exhale, drop, relax, and at the end of the exhale, connect sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the ribcage. Pull your belly button in. Okay, let's inhale. And on the exhale, lift the right leg up. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, left leg up. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, right leg up. Okay, so here, you're keeping your belly engaged. Inhale, exhale, left leg up. And nothing moves, nothing's happening on while the leg moves, other than that leg moving. Okay, now let's inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, stretch it up in the air and pull on that band a little bit. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, leg down. In and lift the left leg up. Out, stretch the leg and pull on the band with both hands so there's more tension in the band. In, bend the knee, and out, place the foot down. Let's try this again. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, stretch the leg and pull on the band. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, place the foot down. Inhale, up with the left knee. Exhale, stretch that leg and pull on the band. Inhale, bring the knee back. Exhale, down. Okay, so you can choose to do this again one more time, exactly the same. So we do 4, just the knee up, and 4 knee up and leg stretches as well. If you want to go one step further, we're going to lift both legs off the floor and do this with both legs off the floor, okay? So Lisa, maybe you can do this version one more time, okay? So you're just focusing on keeping your belly engaged and you keep doing leg up and down, and then leg up straight and down. And then whoever else wants to take it a step further, let's go. Inhale, so let's everyone here first. Inhale in between the bones. Exhale. And at the end of the exhale, connect sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the ribcage. Okay, and let's go. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, left leg up. Lisa, you can keep doing what we've just done. Inhale here. Exhale, toe tap with the right leg. And bring it back. Exhale, toe tap with the left leg. And bring it back. One more time. And toe tap with the right leg. So Lisa, you're changing right leg. When I'm doing right leg, you're doing right leg. And now left leg, left leg. Good. So now let's try with the leg stretches. So inhale, leg up, Lisa. And exhale, everyone stretch your leg and flex the foot and pull on that band. Inhale back. And now switch to the left leg. Exhale, stretch that leg and flex the foot, pull on the band. Inhale, come back. Let's switch to the right leg again. Exhale, stretch that leg and flex the foot and pull on the band. And come back. Let's switch to the left leg. And exhale and stretch that leg and pull on that band. Okay, great. And come back. So if your legs are up, keep them up. If your legs are down, keep them down. Inhale here. On the exhale, everyone is going to lower their knees towards the right while turning the arms towards the left a little bit and pulling on that left leg. Okay, so we're in a little bit of a twist. Inhale, bring the legs and the arms back to center. Okay, and now let's lower the legs to the left and the arms to the right. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the arms back to center. Let's try this again. Inhale, lower the knees to the right and the arms to the left. And we're pulling a bit on that lower hand, on that left hand. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, lower the knees to the left and the arms to the right. And you're pulling on that right hand a little bit. And exhale, back to center. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, you're lowering the knees and the arms, and you're pulling on the left arm. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, lower the knees to the left and the arms to the right, and pull on that right arm. And exhale, back to center. Okay, and if your legs are up in the air, you can hug them. And you can rock from side to side and relax your lower back completely. Okay. And breathe in and out and relax. And then just place one foot on the floor and then the other. Okay, let's put the band to one side and we're going to use it again in a minute. But first, let's find our alignment on the mat again. So your feet are in line with your hip bones. And your tailbone's flat on the floor. And your lower back's off the mat. And your ribcage heavy down towards the floor. Neck long, arms long by your sides. Let's inhale in between the tailbone and pubic bone now. Exhale. And at the end of the exhale, try and feel the tailbone moving up towards the pubic bone. Inhale in between the tailbone and pubic bone. Okay, you're going to put your hands on your glutes again for me and check that as you exhale, you don't engage your glutes. And as you send your tailbone towards your pubic bone, you don't engage your glutes. Okay, so keep checking. Inhale in between the tailbone and the pubic bone. So imagine they're widening, moving away from each other. Exhale, relax. And at the end of the exhale, connect tailbone towards pubic bone. Check with your hands that your glutes are not engaging here. If they are, try and relax them. Inhale in between tailbone and pubic bone. Exhale. And at the end of the exhale, tailbone to pubic bone. So there's no movement in the pelvis yet. The legs are not working and you're checking that they're relaxed. Last one like this. Inhale in between tailbone and pubic bone. Exhale. And at the end of the exhale, tailbone to pubic bone. So there's only a very slight movement of the bones here. Nothing happening in the pelvis. All right. Now we're going to start tilting the pelvis, okay? So let's inhale in between tailbone and pubic bone again. Exhale, and now at the end of the exhale, it's tailbone to pubic bone to belly button. So now we're tilting, lengthening our lower back towards the mat. Legs are still relaxed. Inhale, come back to your starting position, breathe in between the bones. Exhale, and at the end of the exhale, tailbone to pubic bone to belly button, and tilt and lower your back towards the mat. Inhale, come back, tailbone flat on the mat, and sort of press into your tailbone here and breathe in between the bones. Exhale, and at the end of the exhale, tailbone to pubic bone to belly button, tilt back a bit further. Inhale, come back to your starting position, press your tailbone into the mat, breathe in. Exhale, and at the end of the exhale, tailbone to pubic bone to belly button, tilt back, your lower back's flat on the mat, check that your legs are relaxed, okay? So check here, your lower back's flat on the mat, your belly button's pulled in, because you've just pulled it in doing that. The pubic bone's pointing up towards the ceiling, but your legs are still relaxed. Okay, inhale, come back to your starting position. Exhale, and at the end of the exhale, tailbone to pubic bone to belly button, tilt, and now push on your legs. So now feel the difference, contract your glutes, lift, 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 push on your legs, connect, sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the rib cage. Inhale, arms up above your head, nice and long, they're floating above the floor, but your shoulders are relaxed. Exhale, you roll down and massage your spine. So you keep sending your pubic bone up to the ceiling till the end, and you massage your spine down onto the mat. Inhale as your tailbone comes back to the floor, bring your arms back. Exhale, and at the end of the exhale, pelvic tilt. Tailbone to pubic bone to belly button, lift your hips, push on your legs, lift up, connect, sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the rib cage. Inhale, arms up, they're nice and straight above your head, and exhale, roll back down. So you're pulling on your hands, and you're sending your pubic bone up to the ceiling and you're getting a nice stretch in the spine. Inhale, tailbone down, arms back. Okay, arms up to the ceiling now, palms facing each other. Inhale in between tailbone and pubic bone. Exhale and tilt. Tailbone to pubic bone to belly button. Push on your legs. Inhale, here connect, sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the rib cage. Take your left arm up towards your left ear and your right arm down to the floor. And drop your right hip towards the floor. And exhale and roll down in this twisted position. So you're rolling down onto the right side of your back. It feels very strange, but you keep sending your pubic bone up to the ceiling till the end. And then tailbone down, inhale, arms back. And they are up towards the ceiling here. Inhale, exhale. And at the end of the exhale, tailbone to pubic bone to belly button. Lift your hips up. Find your shoulder bridge, connect, sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the rib cage. Inhale, let's have the right arm up towards the right ear and the left arm down towards the floor. Now we drop the left hip towards the floor. And on the exhale, we roll back down through the spine onto the left side of our back. Okay, and bring everything back. So arms back up, realign, and then arms back down. Okay, good. Let's take the band. And we're going to put it on your hips. So you're putting the band across your lower belly and it's going on top of your hip bones. And you're going to hold it with both hands. So it's like, it's on top of your hip bones or just at the crease of your thighs. Okay, that's okay. And, all right, and we're gonna just inhale here, in between the bones. Exhale. And at the end of the exhale, connect sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the rib cage, pull your belly button in. Okay, so you keep that connection, keep breathing. Inhale, And on the exhale, I want you to push on your legs and come straight into the shoulder bridge. So you're connecting your glutes and straight away coming into your bridge. Okay, let's try this again. Inhale, place the hips down. And exhale, straight into the bridge. And you feel your abs connect, okay? Sitting bones, hip bones, rib cage connect. Inhale, down. Exhale, straight into the bridge. Feel your glutes fire. Yes, inhale, down. Come up and straight into the bridge. Last one, inhale, down. Exhale, up. Connect, sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the rib cage. Press on your legs. Send your knees away from you. And then come back and relax. Okay, good. Let's take the band like we had it before. Well, actually now we're not going to double it up. So now you don't have to fold it in two, but you're going to hold it the same way. You're going to hold it with both hands like this and arms up towards the ceiling. Okay, and so maybe bring your feet in towards your sitting bones a bit. So just a few centimeters. Your feet are not too far away from you. Bring them back in. All right. Let's inhale here and exhale, connect, sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the rib cage, and lift our hips up like we've just done again. So find your shoulder bridge. Okay, check your shoulders are relaxed. Okay, and let's see here if we can lift our right toes. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, just my right toes up and back down. Lift your left toes and back down. And again, right toes and down, left toes and down. And let's lift the right heel down, up now, and bring it back. Left heel up and bring it down. And one more, right heel up and left heel up. Okay, let's do this again and pull on the band, okay, while we do this. So let's have right toes up and we pull on the band, bring it back. Left toes up and we pull on the band, bring it back. And again, right toes and left toes. Okay, so feel your glutes working to hold you up. And now right heel up, pull on the band, bring it back. Feel that your abs are connected, your bones are connected, nice and long. One more, right heel, left heel. If you don't want to pull on the band because that's too much for you, you're also welcome to just do this without the band. Okay, now let's try and lift the right heel, pull on the band, and see if we can lift the foot completely off the mat and bring it back. Okay, so to be able to lift the foot completely, we need to be really strong on the other leg. So press on the other leg and lift the foot up completely and pull on the back. Let's try this again. Inhale back. Exhale, lift the heel, lift the foot, push on that supporting leg. Bring it back. One more time. Inhale and exhale, push and lift. If this is easy for you, you're welcome to take the leg higher. Inhale and exhale. If this is hard, just take the foot off the mat, just a couple of centimeters. That's also okay. All right, let's do this one more time. And I can look at you. Inhale, exhale, lift the leg, pull on the band, bring it back. Feel your abs, feel your bones connecting here. And left leg up, and bring it back. And let's bring the hips down and relax. You can hug your knee in, right knee, left knee. Oh, and stretch that lower back. Okay, okay, let's stretch the leg. We're going to stretch the right leg into the band. Let's stretch and bend the leg a few times. So let your lower back just relax on the mat here. You put your right foot into the band and then take it up to the ceiling and then down and up to the ceiling and down. Feel your thigh working here when you're stretching that leg. Okay, and now let's just take the band away. Hold your thigh with both hands and point and flex the foot. Okay, great. Let's have the band around the foot again. Holding the band with both hands, elbows on the floor. Let's lower that leg towards the other leg. Okay, now we have both legs parallel. Place your tailbone on the floor, lower back off the mat. Now we're in neutral. And we're going to hold this neutral. So let's inhale and exhale, connect sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the ribcage. We want to really hold this here as we exhale and stretch the leg and lift the foot up towards the ceiling. So it's as if we wanted to send our big toe towards our nose. And we feel the pull at the back of the leg. And then you can release if the pull is too much. And exhale and try this again. Okay, so our tailbone's heavy on the floor. We're not tilting the pelvis. What we want is to really stretch the hamstrings here that are connected to that pelvis. They're connected to those sitting bones there. And we don't want to tilt them because otherwise that's going to just decrease the stretch. We want the hardest, deepest stretch possible here. Release and exhale, stretch. Okay, and relax. Let's do the other leg. So first, foot in the band. And let's just relax the pelvis here. Relax the lower back onto the mat. And we stretch the leg and bend it. Stretch and okay. Then you can just take the band down for a second, hold the leg with both hands, and let's do flex and point. Okay, so you flex the foot, point the foot, flex and point. Okay, and now band around the foot again. Hold it with both hands, elbows on the floor, tailbone down onto the floor, lower back off the floor. Find your neutral. Inhale, exhale, connect. Sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the ribcage. And let's lower that leg. Inhale. And now let's lift it up without moving the pelvis, without letting any tilt happen. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift up. No tilt. No movement in the pelvis. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull, 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 pull at the back of the leg. Yes. And one more. Lift, 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 lift. And feel the pull and relax. Okay. All right. Well done. Good. So now you can put the band on the floor next to you. You can grab a drink if you want. And you can come onto your belly. So we're going to turn over. All right, and we're here. Let's have first our hands in a diamond shape like this. So our hands are together like this. Yeah? Can you see? So I've got my thumbs and my index fingers touching and a diamond in between my hand. And I'm going to put my forehead on this diamond. And so my elbows are out to the side, my shoulders are down away from my ears, and I'm feeling my shoulder blades slide in towards my spine a bit here. I'm going to have my legs nice and long, hip distance apart or a bit wider. That's up to you, wherever's comfortable. And now let's inhale in between the bones here. Exhale and connect gently, sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the ribcage, pull your belly button in. I want you to inhale now, keep that connection in the abs. And exhale, I just want you to push on your arms and lift yourself up. So you're pushing on your arms and you're lifting your chest up. And you're looking down at your hands, keeping your neck long, pushing your shoulders down, so you're not letting the shoulders come up. You're feeling the shoulder blades connect and back. You're pulling your belly button in. You're breathing naturally, normally. And then you come back down. Exhale. Let's try this again. Inhale. And if you've lost the connection in the abs, let's find it again. So exhale and connect sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the rib cage. And then push yourself up. And see how high you can come up here. You might be able to come up so that your whole chest is up off the floor. But I want you to feel that your belly button is pulled in. Okay, you're pulling in with the abs. You're not losing that connection. And then you can relax down. Okay, good. Let's now have only the left arm bent and the right arm is straight. And it's on the floor and the palm is facing up. Okay? So this arm, we're going to rotate it. We're going to rotate the shoulder. But first, let's connect in the arms again. Inhale in between the bones. Exhale, and at the end of the exhale, connect sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the rib cage. And you might be feeling like your pubic bones pressing into the mat a little bit. That's okay. All right, we're here. And on the inhale, I need to push on the left arm, like we've just done. You're pushing on your arm, pushing yourself up. Only that now the right arm is going to rotate, the shoulders moving back. And your palm is now facing out to the side. And I'm looking over my shoulder, looking at my hand, pushing on my left arm. Inhaling, and then exhaling, coming back. And again, inhaling up. And exhaling down. So feel the shoulder move back and out as you lift up and look over that shoulder. Exhale down, inhale up, push on your left arm, look over your shoulder, in and exhale down, inhale up. Pull on your hand and exhale down. Okay, let's do the other side. So let me turn around so that you can see what I'm doing. So your right arm is now in front of you. Your left arm is on the floor and the palm is facing up. So look at me, everyone. I'm just going to show you what the arm does. So the shoulder is down towards the floor when I start. And then I'm going to turn it back and over. And I'm going to turn my hand as well. Okay, so I start from here and I end up here. So I'm rotating my shoulder over and back. Yeah. All right, so let's try this now, pushing ourselves up. So let's inhale in between the bones. Exhale, and at the end of the exhale, connect sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the rib cage, belly in, belly button in. All right, let's inhale. Push on the right arm, rotate the shoulder, rotate the palm of the hand, and look over your shoulder. In and exhale down. Inhale up, same thing. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. So you're really using your right arm here, but the shoulder of the right arm is pushing away from your ear. Don't let it come up to your ear. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. All right. Let's relax here. You can have both hands one on top of the other. And your legs are going to be a bit wider. So as wide as the mat now. And let the heels fall towards each other. Okay? And now I want you to lengthen and lift the right leg. So you just lengthen and lift that leg. See what happens. I don't want it to lift high. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. So feel the connection in between the bones. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. Let's do one more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. So check that your bones are connected. Belly button pulled in. And you might be pressing your pubic bone into the mat. Inhale, lengthen the right leg. Exhale, lift it. And I want you to try and move it in and out. So as if you're drawing a line with your big toe. Okay, so the leg is not very high. Your belly is strong, belly button pulled in. The whole back of the leg is working really hard now. And you're drawing a line with your big toe, out and in, out and in. And let's relax back down. Let's try this with the other leg. So inhaling between the bones, exhale and connect, sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the rib cage. Inhale, let's lengthen and lift the left leg now. It's not very high, 10 centimeters off the floor max. And now I'm moving my leg in and out, trying to draw a line with my big toe on the wall there. Okay, and see what happens. See if you can do this. See where it hurts, see where it pulls. And the leg's not very high. You're trying to move it in towards your midline and out away from the midline. Okay. And relax down. Woo. All right. Let's have, so now my right arm is bent in front of me again, same position. And I'm holding my foot with my left arm, left hand, just for a stretch. And I just want to see if I can move my foot away from my left bum and let it pull my chest up a bit and then relax. So let this happen. You're not forcing anything. You're just trying to move that foot away and see if that takes you up a little bit, and then move it back down, press the foot down and then away and then back down. And if this is hard, just don't move much. Okay, and relax. And back. And let me change sides so that you can see what I'm doing. So now I have left arm in front of me, right foot in my right hand. And see, can you move your right foot away? And see if that lets you, if you can, move your chest off the floor. If you can let the shoulder and the arm lift up. All right, and then you press your foot towards your bum cheek, and then you move it away. All right, and relax down. Good, press into your hands. Do a shell stretch here to really stretch the lower back. So you're here, you can widen your knees, put your forehead on the floor, long arms, lower back really round, and you can do whatever you want. Move from side to side, lengthen your arms, or just stay here and breathe. Inhale, exhale, in and out. And let's roll up. Roll yourself up. All right. In our 4-point kneeling position, let's do our cat stretch. Actually, I'm really hot now. Let's do this. Okay, so hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Let's relax the belly, bend your elbows a little bit, and you can even lift your sternum up towards the top of the mat. Inhale in between the bones. Exhale. And at the end of the exhale, tailbone to pubic bone. See if you can start moving your pelvis. Inhale, breathe in between the bones, relax your belly. Exhale, and at the end of the exhale, tailbone to pubic bone. One more time, inhale. Exhale, tailbone to pubic bone, go a bit further. Inhale. Exhale. Tailbone to pubic bone to belly button, go even further. Inhale, come back. Exhale. Tailbone to pubic bone to belly button, tilt back. And you can start dropping your head towards the floor as well, rounding your back. Inhale, come back. And widen your bones, exhale. And tailbone to pubic bone to belly button. Now you round your back completely. You're dropping your head towards the mat. And you're pushing into your hands. And inhale here at the back of the rib cage. And exhale and realign slowly now. Realign the head with the rib cage, with the lower back. Try and find your nice long back here. And your abs are a little bit engaged. You can feel the pull between your hip bones. You can feel the pull in the rib cage. Nice and long, nice and strong. Okay? You're breathing in and out naturally. And let's test ourselves. One last time. You're going to lengthen your right leg. The foot is on the floor. Check that your hip bones are pointing down. And you're going to exhale and lift that foot off the floor and see if you can stay here, nice and strong and stable with that leg up. Okay, bring it back. Inhale, stay connected, stay strong. Let's exhale, lengthen the left leg, foot on the floor, and lift it up. Both hip bones pointing down, both hands pressing into the floor, belly button pulled in, shoulders away from your ears, neck long. And bring it back. Inhale, exhale, faster. Let's lift that right leg up. Bring it back. Inhale, faster. Let's lift the left leg up now. Last one, in and out, in and out. Okay, come back. Relax your belly. Inhale. You're back in your 4-point kneeling. Exhale. And now, on the inhale, I want you to lift your right knee up and see if you can stabilize your torso in this position. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, bring it back. Okay, so there's a bit of a pull in between your hip bones. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, bring it back. There's a bit of a pull in the rib cage. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, bring it back. One more time. Inhale, right knee up. But we're not lifting very high because otherwise, if we lift too high, the whole thing shifts and sort of dips towards the floor, right? We don't want that. So one more. Right leg up. Inhale. Exhale. And left knee up. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, great. Now let's push into our hands. Or actually first, let's make sure we're engaged. So we're here. Inhale. You're going to put your toes on the floor now because we're going to move into a downward dog. But first, I want you to inhale in the belly, widen the bones. Exhale. And at the end of the exhale, connect sitting bones, hip bones, bottom of the rib cage. Lift your knees off the floor and push yourself up into a downward dog with legs bent, sitting bones up to the ceiling. Try and keep the connection in the rib cage, keep the connection in between the hip bones as well. You're pressing into your hands. You're widening, you're broadening your shoulders and your shoulder blades. And now let's walk the feet. So we lower one heel towards the floor and then the other to stretch the back of those legs a bit more. Okay, and you're pressing into your hands, moving your shoulders away from your ears. And really feel the stretch. All right. And now if you can, move your feet towards your hands and your hands towards your feet. Okay. And just hang here. Inhale. You can move one hip bone towards the ceiling and then the other. You can relax your head down. You can shake your head down. You can nod your head. Inhale. And at the end, and on the exhale, you start rolling up. And let me move so that you can see me. And you roll up very gently to a standing position. All right, and realign your head and shoulders. Okay, and stay here and just roll your shoulders back. Okay. And then roll your shoulders the other way. Okay, and stand up straight. Lengthen the top of your head towards the ceiling. All right, we're done. Thank you.